Well, g'day. We're here in the Glen Dix library, and I have none other than Glen Dix here with me today. And I thought we'd perhaps tell some stories about the early days of the Grand Prix. Uh, I believe you've told the story before. You believe that you got tossed off of the track at one stage. You weren't allowed to go down on the track. What was the story there?
Yeah, well, I learned of this by a phone call from another person. I was working at the Marine and Harbours in Port Adelaide at the time, and this person rang up for some information about tides, which I used to handle, and they said, "Oh, you're the Glen Dix that won't be doing the flag at the Grand Prix this year." And I said, "Well, that's news to me." He said, "Have you seen the paper this morning?" I said, "No." So at the end of the conversation, I got permission to whip down the street and pick up a paper and open it up and to read the story. And it all stemmed from a court inquiry into the death of an official in eastern states that was apparently trying to emulate my actions, uh, and it sort of come over that he lost his life through trying to imitate what I used to do, which wasn't very nice, really.
So they had a reason to actually have you off the track. They said it was no longer safe to have you down the track. However, then the Formula One circus rolled into town.
Yeah, yes, well,
They were asking questions. Where's Glenn?
yeah, I sort of put it aside then, and I thought, well, I'll carry on just normal, and when the group got here, the person that was in charge of it then, he came to me and he said, I believe you have a problem. But he said, don't worry about it, because tomorrow morning we will have a meeting and you will be doing the flag off the racetrack. And that sort of set me at rest quite a bit. And when the morning came and we were called into the room, and I can remember Mel Hemmeling and his other uh, person that looked after all the sponsorship deals and that sort of thing. He said, "Look, Glenn, don't you worry. We will do all the talking," and that was quite a relief. And I virtually only had to agree or disagree with what they were saying. So it was um, quite a stressful time. I mean, to have a thing put over you like that a person had lost his life through trying to emulate what I was doing, I didn't really think that was very nice.
But in any case, the results of the meeting, apparently the official who was trying to keep you off the track got the rounds of the kitchen from somebody.
Well, he must have got wind of what was going on, and yeah, I suppose he did get some words said to him. I don't know about that. I was only interested in what I was doing, and
Anyway, you found yourself back down on the track.
yeah, they
You
said
were part of the circus, part of the show.
that they said you will be doing it, Glenn, and we don't want you to say very much, yes or no. And when the story came out, that's exactly what happened.
And there was only one instance where a car got close to you. It was one Ayrton Senna, I believe.
Yeah, and people used to, well, people said to me after that, he tried to run you down. And I said, no, you've got it all wrong. I said, he didn't try to run me down. He came across to my side of the racetrack, and he wanted to share what I was doing with me. And
last sprint, the two Ferraris follow him over the line. He goes over to Pittston. In the time on the way, there's Glen Dix, the flag man, going absolutely wild. Worth getting him on tape.
I never went out there to basically suggest to the drivers, you get over there, this is my spot. No, this is your spot, and I'll come to what is a safe position to share what you've just done.
And I believe there was a hairpin stand named after. There was a stand named after. There was a Glen Dix stand at one stage. And at the end of the last Grand Prix, you've been promised the sign, but something happened.
Yeah, right near the end of in the build-up, they came to me and they said, we'd like to name a stand after you, and it was the hairpin stand before the finish, and I went there. The sign was put up, and I went there a couple of mornings, and I took a checkered flag with me, and I'd get there before the stand was open, and the first person in, I'd pass this flag on to, and the word must have got around because we were the only two people there the first day, but the second day that I was up there was a multitude of people coming and all tried to be first. But it was nice to be recognised in our last event by having a stand named after me.
And we've got the sign, but you nearly missed out on the sign, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right. When the racing was all over on the very last day, and you can sort of relax a bit, and I can remember a group of us meeting together, and I said about this sign that I was supposed to get, and somebody made the point that I think perhaps you should go down and get it, which I set off to do. And when I got down there and looked up, lo and behold, sign is gone. So I made a quick return to the group the people that I was talking to, and I said about it, and they said, don't worry, and he straight away got on the phone to all the exits and told the people on the exit what was going on, and make sure that if it came to your spot, you took charge of it again. And it wasn't very long after that we got a call back to say, don't worry about your sign, we've still got it. We've got it. We caught the chap that was going out, and okay, he was probably disappointed he missed out on it, but we've still got it. It's out here. It's out here. It's here at the.
That's fantastic, Glenn. Thank you very much for that. We hope to have a few more little stories from time to time.